Hello YouTubers, a Someone Reviews here. I know I had a big huge rant about Nexus Prime, but to be 100% honest, these are actually rank videos. I am actually ranking each figure 1 through the 13. I'm gonna actually save it, maybe with, actually I'm not going to, I'm actually gonna use the current Vector Prime I own. But when the actual repaint goes, I'm going to tell y'all that it's probably going to be the exact same thing. But yeah, here's Solus Prime. And I also forgot to tell you, Nexus Prime is a D. Reason why, because transformation's good. I forgot to tell this off. Transformation's good. The paint, I called it the paint, as little as it is. I actually do like it. The color scheme, to me, it just worked. I loved it. The accessories, simple, but effective. And yeah, but it also, he also got a D because he lacked. This figure, Solus. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. She gets an F automatically. S-O-U-L-S-O-U-S, Solus. Oh, I forgot how to spell her name. I have her box. That's clustered with other boxes. Because I'm just collecting the boxes from Age of the Primes, combiners, and the actual figures themselves. Where's her box? Oh, she's one of these down here. That's Fireflights. Nope. It's kind of, oh, there it is. S-O-L-U-S. There we go. I will explain why. The transformation is terrifying. Like I know some people says, oh, hey, watch how you doing, do this, be cautious. Yes, I understand. But when your figures literally shows breakage during transformations by panels, yeah, it gets scary. And also, she barely has, like, any, like I popped a lot of pieces off. Surprisingly, nothing broke. And back here, there's like no actual proper clearance to, you know, fold anything out. And I am just slowly getting covered up in, chalk. I like chalk. But anyways, the coloration-wise is really cool. I love the gold. I love the silvers. I love the yellows mixed with the silvers. They pop. They look good. I don't like the transformation. The transformation is scary. The molding, the sculpting of this figure is phenomenal. Like this is actually a really good figure. I love the simple gold on the crest. I love the green eyes, the silver paint. I love her silver stomach area. I love the hammer. Yes, I know in most iterations that thing is fucking huge. You know, this thing is supposed to be huge, but for a deluxe figure and how it works, it's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm not going to say it needed to be bigger, she needed to be a Voyager or whatever. I actually do quite liked it. This is really good. I do like the hammer. I do like the accessories. I do like the accessory. And yes, her Prime Sigil is there. And yeah, she actually has a whole lot of posability, but I am scared to touch her. I am scared that her arm panels are going to break. Her swivels on her legs, these things pop out, which makes it unfun to touch, which doesn't make me want to touch her at all. And that's actually kind of sad because I like this figure. I mean, when I first saw it, I was hyped. Because, you know, it's a Solus Prime. The Fords of Solus was in Transformers Prime, that big-ass hammer that Magnus used. The hammer that Smokescreen used to, you know, give Prime that big, huge upgrade. That was really cool. And seeing an actual proper figure, deluxe or not, I was ecstatic. I mean, I looked at that and I immediately went, yes, 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 I want it. It must be mine. And I finally got it. And I had to be cautious with the transformation. Because I believe I actually have stress marks on these panels. Her ankles, her swivels, pops out way too much. And to me, that ruins the value. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I actually talked about it. I don't know. I don't remember. I actually don't rewatch my videos. I should actually. Not because they're cringy or bad. It's just something I need to do. And yeah. Love the colorations, love the silvers, love the grays. Just, I love the paint apps, but I don't like touching her. I don't like transforming her. That's why when I got Liege Maximo, I'm done. Yes, I know they they remolded this figure. Like I said, it's not a bad mold. It's not bad. It's just, these are just a little wonky, and they have these. I really wish they remolded these. But they're repainting this figure, and I do recommend this. If y'all can't get this coloration, get the Age of the Primes colors. I trust me, it's worth it. It truly is. Yes, I know there's some blaring, they remolded a figure. They're gonna do that. I just wish they, remolded more than what they did, than what they've done. But yeah, she is scary to touch. She is scary to handle. As you can see, I am barely touching her from the arms. I am just kind of like trying to make her legs look good. But as y'all can see, I'm not exactly touching her. I don't want to touch her. To me, she feels brittle. She feels like she should have gotten, a once-over. Kind of like, hey, this is a flaw. Maybe we should step back and reschedule to fix. To me, they just thrown her out here. But yeah, the ranting on this one is going to be shorter. Like I said, I love the colors. I love the hammer. I love the forge. I never understood if that's supposed to be a grenade or something, or just, kind of like her handle, more of the hammer. That's what I practically use it for. I've seen other uses as like a grenade or something. That doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna say, oh, that little piece there is confusing. No. I just slap it back there and I leave it, and I just say that's hammer decoration. This is literally how I display her. I literally display her looking like this. And it's kind of sad, because I wish I could pose her. Because she has, as you can see, ball-jointed wrists. She has movement. You can put her in really good poses. But it is scary, too. Her legs fall, her ankles fall off. Those panels are weak. And I don't like it. Yes, her paint. Yes, her paint is amazing. Her sculpt, her mold. I love her mold. Yes, she's just like Prima Prime. She kind of pretty much has just a flat brick, just has a flat panel on her back, and I kind of like how this is kind of looks like coating. You know, kind of like a back of like a coat or something. You know, something small, something maybe something that a blacksmith would use to cover up. You know, it's really cool designed, and I really do love it. But it's the posing that's my issue with it. I mean, she has wonderful sculpting. She has wonderful posability. She has wonderful painting. The transformation is actually fun to do. Kind of. You got to be careful. You got to take your time with it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's, a bad thing. That's a flaw. It's how brittle, it's how she feels when you transform her that's scary to touch. Like I've talked about it. I don't like touching her. I don't like transforming her. I'm scared to break her. I'm scared I'll lose her ankles, lose her feet. And I don't want a missing paneled Solus Prime. I don't want anything kind of messed up on her. My, I will say that my, Alchemist, yeah, he actually has a stressed, tab and a missing tab. That's because of the way he transforms, and well, it's just mildly rough. It's not like a deal breaker. It's not like, oh, no, that figure's already broken. No, it was just, I was kind of stupid and whatnot, and the transformation was still, it was kind of confusing me, because I haven't transformed him in a while, and that's what kind of happened. So, yeah, I was right. He is kind of missing a piece. I'm not complaining about it too much. But, yeah. With her, like I've talked about, these here I believe is stressing slightly. These, as you can see, if you just rotate and rotate, see, it's popping out. See, it's popping out. You gotta pop it back in, see? And that, to me, that's not how a figure should feel. It should not feel broken. But yeah, Solus Prime, she gets an F rank. Paint apps, molding is really cool. Don't like touching her. That's just my thoughts. That's about it. Laters.